Hi guys, it's Karina from Ragebreed, and this is another video we're doing which is basically in relation to bullying, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And this is really important because a lot of people, I think, are throwing the word narc around very easily. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about how I function and the things that are, the things that I've learned through my counselling courses, my life coaching, and various things that I'm involved in when it comes to mind, body, and spirit. So, one of the things that we talk about a lot when it comes to Maslow's hierarchy of needs are the different steps in the pyramid, and they symbolize certain things. Okay, so I'm going to go into it a little bit deeper with you. Okay, so we're going to talk about the physiological side of things. So these are basic things for people to be able to live. So we're talking about breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, excretion, that kind of thing. Okay, and this is basically based on what a human being needs in order to survive, and we call that physiological. Okay, that's the base needs of every human being. Okay, so then we talk about safety. Okay, and safety is the security of your body. It's having employment or resources, for example. Resources of morality. You've got to look at it like that. Family, you're talking about health, property, that kind of thing. So then we're looking at the next step, which is love and belonging. Okay, so everybody in this life needs friendship, family, sexual intimacy, love and belonging. It's such an important part of developing as a person. Human beings are social creatures. Okay, even animals at the base rates have their impacts and things like that. Every single being on this earth, it's about integration, procreating, having friendships. And some people don't choose to have that. They choose to decide not to have family or whatever, for whatever reasons. The woman might have a condition like myself, PCOS, but they can still have children, but some people choose not to. And some people have had endometriosis, for example. Okay, doesn't make you less of a woman at all. Okay, whatever you decide to choose, it's entirely up to you. And some guys can't have children either. So there's some people that are born in this life, I believe, for that, and there's some people that might decide to have them later, or maybe decide not to have them at all. It's all down to your own decisions, really, if that makes sense. So mainly this particular mid-center is just about love, belonging, friendship, family, sexual intimacy. It's the whole works. It's about having good, solid friendships. It's having a partner, having sexual intimacy, having a family. It's all those things. Okay, and your family can be either a family that you've created yourself as a mother, or it can be a family that you're still part of, if that makes sense. Sisters, brothers, mothers, however, as long as you've got a community that you belong to, and you've got a sense of belonging, that's very important, because people are social animals. Okay, so that's the reason for that, and it's a need. Now, esteem, we talk about self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, and respect by others. Okay, so esteem is really important. So this is where people get narcissism wrong. Okay, if you have got healthy self-esteem, you've got confidence, you've got achievements, you're getting respect by people, that doesn't make you a narc. Okay, a narc is somebody who doesn't care about the welfare of others at all. Okay, they don't care about anyone. Like, they're so self-absorbed, they only care about themselves. Everything that I do is about putting focus on serving my community. A lot of it is about Ragebreed, mind, body and spirit. I life coach to lift others. I've done counselling to help people. I'm always there for people. I do things for charity. You cannot call me a narc. I'm a confident empath. That's what I call myself. I'm a confident empath. And people know it because I'm always there. I'm always giving positive energy every day. I'm always sending love and light to my friends. That's not to be mistaken with religion. But it's really bizarre for me because it's kind of like, what's the word? I just find it really bizarre that people can throw the word narc around so easily, You have to remember as well, as being somebody who is an entertainer, it is based on likes, followers and things like that. That doesn't mean to say that I validate myself with external likes. I'm confident in myself. I already know my worth. But these are things that we need in order to build up our brands. We need these things in order to create, growth for your business, because those things are about your business. So if I own a business, then those things are important because it's about the sales, it's about having good customer relations, it's about client respect, it's about all those things. So yes, those things are important, but they do not define who I am. Who I am is a confident empath. Okay, I don't need anything external, anyone around me to tell me what my worth is. I'm already confident enough to know what my worth is, if that makes sense. Okay, but if I ask my team to drop a like on certain things, or maybe affiliates to help with co-promotion, that's what they're there to do. That's their role, because we have to build on what we have, and it's to help them, and it's to help me, and it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful, respectful energy that we both share, and that's why we have a Ragebreed affiliate family, to help each other grow. And that's what I do in my magazines, and I do in my Ragebreed brands, is to give other people a chance to grow their brand within my company, if that makes sense. And that's how we do it. And it's been it's been going so well. In some cases it hasn't worked out with brands, for whatever reason, and it's okay, because sometimes you don't really know the person to begin with, and then when you find out a little bit about them, you realise actually there's some values here that don't resonate with what Ragebreed are about. And so therefore we have to cut the cord, because, for example, against bullying, we won't tolerate that. We won't tolerate people that bully others. And that's the thing. Standing up for yourself, however, I have no issue with, because if somebody is bullying you and you stand up to them and fight back, I have no actual issue with that whatsoever, because the person that I regard as the bully is the aggressor, is the one that starts it. The person that defends themselves and stands up to them is not the bully, it's the person that is trying to stop that person from hurting them further. And that is the difference. There's a difference between the aggressor and the target, and the target has every right to fight back, no matter what sex, no matter what race, no matter what. Okay, so we need to, I want to make that completely clear. So the other thing, I want to talk to you about as well is the self-actualizations. That's right at the top, okay? So this is about morality, knowing what right and wrong is. So if you're a bully, you don't really have your morality right. You've probably been raised wrong, and you've probably had parents that treat each other badly. So this is why it's so important to do that inner work and get your whatever relationship you're in right now to a good phase. And we all make mistakes. We all have moments of, oh crap, why did I say that? No one's perfect, and no one's expecting you to be perfect, but it's also knowing that if you do something wrong, you apologise and you make it right. That's what I do, okay? If someone has lied about me, I'm not apologising. I do not sit there and allow injustice to happen to me. which is why you always find me standing up for myself in a lot of these silly games that people play. So let's look at this top row, okay? So we're looking at spontaneous, there's, problem solving, lack of prejudices, and acceptance of facts, okay? So lack of prejudice, this is really important. So in our community, people have these judgments, and it's judgment which can cause mental health issues in others, okay? Now, it's okay to say what your opinion is, but how you say it and how you present it is so important, because it's kind of like if I just went to someone and said, you're rubbish at what you do, okay? That's not helpful to the person, okay? What you could potentially say to someone is, have you considered trying this idea out as another way of maybe doing this? That's a positive way, and to suggest something instead of saying you're rubbish at this, for example. Okay, there's a quote from Albert Einstein that says, if you judge a fish on how it climbs a tree, it will spend its whole life thinking it's stupid. And it's so true, and you have to bear in mind that, not everyone has the same gifts and talents, but you all have something. And rather than bullying others who are trying to go for their goals, spend some time, some inner work, looking at where your talents are, where the things that you like to do exist. Because I can guarantee you that trolling, bullying, harassing are not positive for your mental health, and they certainly aren't positive for your targets. So that's kind of like the message I wanted to go across, that there's obviously a massive difference between confidence and narcissism, and it's really important to know the difference. You can't just go around throwing that word around, not knowing the person inside and out, because I have done so much for my community, I've done so much for other people, I've always helped my friends, and they know that. If I was a narc, I wouldn't care. This is what I'm trying to say, is I care too much. That's why I'm empathic. And I'd help anyone. If someone said to me, Karina, I need your help. Sure, what do you need? And my friends will tell you that. My best friends will tell you that. They'll say, she's always there for me. Whenever I'm in a bad mood or something, she'll always help cheer me up. You will always get that from me, because I'm very empathic, and people go to me with their problems. This is the reason why I decided to go back into counselling, and start studying again. But also, not just that, it's also about life coaching, because I like to see people reach their goals. I don't see anything as competition. I've always wanted to help other people shine as well as myself. And that's just who I am. Thanks for listening.